So just getting around the culture of basketball and something that we all love, the kicks, the fashion, the style, and just a lot of the other subcultures surrounding fashion. Every once in a while you get an anomaly. And PJ Tucker, man, when I say he is a sneaker king, I've never seen an NBA player in game play with such heat on his feet. I mean, I'm surprised some of the soles are not cracking on these vintage shoes that he's wearing. From Off-White to Travis Scott to Red October Yeezys. And Tucker even getting player edition shoes that not even the player that it was designed for even got him. I mean, I've never seen this before, but Tucker kind of talked about where did his style come from and how it originated. As when he was drafted, he actually spent 2 years in the league and then he went overseas for 5 years. And then he eventually made his way back onto the league, but he had to work his way up the roster. He was about the 15th man on the roster, but he worked his way up. But you guys hear from the shoe god himself, and every once in a while, I'll check in.
And it's crazy now, like going back and going to Fashion Week and stuff. Like when I was there and going and doing it, it was like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And the opportunities and stuff have come from that. It's like I would have never dreamed it. I never thought it would happen.
Totally different,
bro. Totally different. That really
Because you're from
changed
Raleigh, North
everything.
Carolina.
Right.
So
Right. No, it's totally changed. Like going over there, for sure. I remember when I was playing in Greece.
Greece is like that too.
Greece is definitely
Beautiful.
like that. It was at the Saloniki, bro. Love. There's a guy, he was like a janitor for the arena, right? Like we practiced at the arena that we played in. And every day, like I would get there early. I'll go, because I'm a coffee guy, so I'll go get my coffee, sit out, and Greece is like people watching, sitting out. Oh, it's like crazy. Yeah. And the Saloniki is on the water, so I would like go out to the beach, have my coffee. Some days I'd get the price early. And this man that was a janitor, he wore suits to be a janitor to work every single day. When I tell you he was fly, like, bro, and he's a janitor, he didn't have a lot, but he would like mix and match. And I used to love coming to see how he was going to switch his fit up, bro. I thought it was the dopest thing ever. But he would like have his like blazer, like his jacket with different pants. He would flip-flop them like with different matchups. Bro, I swear, every single day he wore a suit, bro. I swear.
So every time you go to the tunnel, you think about that.
Bro,
Like, bro, if he's getting jiggy, I
him.
got to go crazy. That's hard, bro.
I think about him every single
dope.
time, bro. I swear. This is like 2008, 9? Like 2008.
That's dope.
Every day, bro. And I would be in my locker, and he'll walk in, and I always mess with him, but I really, like, admired him. Like, he was, like, it was dope. Like, he was a janitor, bro, and he would put on clothes every day.
And not only does it show you can get your inspiration from anywhere, you don't have to be all dripped out in designer to have some swag. But shout out to PJ for even noticing the janitor's style, because for a lot of people, especially on his level, that would have went over their heads. And one thing I noticed about a lot of journeymen throughout the league, their level of perception is a lot higher. This is probably why they make for better coaches. You don't really see a superstar player who's become one of the best coaches in the NBA. You don't see that at all. It tends to be the journeymen. And it might have to do with their level of appreciation for the small things.
One question I've been wanting to ask, like from the get-go, how you've turned Nike's thinking into how they sign guys, right? So you were one of the first guys to get like, it was a big deal about your Nike deal.
Yes.
And like you started getting your PEs because you were all retro.
Yes.
Talked about that process and how that came. You talked about Nico, but then I have a follow-up question to that. Like, how was that Nike process?
If you're not an all-star, you're not getting PEs, right?
You ain't getting nothing. No money. You ain't getting nothing.
You're not getting a check, and you're not getting. You're gonna get like some playoff.
Don't forget
bonus.
your shoes.
Yeah.
You might have to buy your own shoes. You get 10,000 in merch,
and you're gonna wear what they want you to wear. Like, it's like for real. So that switch was crazy because not even like the backlash, but you're gonna get some hate. Like, how listen, bro. Like, my name was in meetings like. Where dudes like dudes telling their reps how PJ got these, I ain't get these, right? And that was like a thing. Like Jordan,
they drive everything.
I will say, like in our locker room, dudes are showing love.
And it'd be a lot of love, more love than anything.
I was like, yo, this is dope,
bro. Like literally, that's the first time like I played Kawhi like all these like a bunch of years, and we never said a word to each other. I guard him every time. He's never said a word to me. And one night I forgot what I wore that game in San Antonio, bro. And we on the free throw line and we both like leaned over. It was a good game. And he's like, we like lean like this, and he on the box. He like looked at me. He's like, "Yo, that was a dog." Bro, that's the first thing he ever said to me ever, bro. I swear I just burst out laughing, though. He was talking about some shoes. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Yeah.
Bro.
What was the craziest pair you think you ever wore on the court? Or your favorite?
Probably.
That's tough.
That is tough. But I'll just say, just for the story, the Sean Marion 5s that he never got. Jordan, he was a free agent.
Yeah.
Jordan had made them, Sean Marion, in some Jordan 5s with his number on them, with the Phoenix colors. Crazy.
I had some Quentin Richardsons.
Yeah.
Because Q was
hard.
rich.
Yeah, Q was 60, 50
He was
shows,
a
right?
15. I was squeezing in
Chicago, bro. You show love.
He showed love.
Yeah.
And with the player edition shoes, I'm wondering how PJ even gets them because the sample size, it used to be a size 9 only. When they made samples, that was the size it was. But the fact that he keeps getting sample sizes in his size, which I'm pretty sure is bigger than a size 9, there's something to be said about that. Remember, PJ Tucker is a role player. It's not like the league is promoting him the same way they are for other superstars, but just his natural love for just his drip and the way he wore it. It not only garnered attention from the fans, but also the players themselves. And goddamn, it made players who even had deals get jealous asking their reps.
Q, my dog. Shout out to Q, dog. But he never got them though. So he ended up signing back with Nike. So he never got the shoes, but they made them, and I think it's like 3 or 4 pair out like in existence, and I got both colorways of them.
And then he's got those purple, the purple Yeezys, right?
Oh yeah,
Those are crazy,
the cheetahs.
Is there a secret to this, or how do you be finding some of these shoes?
Everybody,
If
bro,
it's a secret, don't tell us.
On my
You
way
gotta be
here,
in the
somebody's like,
field,
"Yo,
bro.
PJ, let me get the plug." Like, I don't got a plug.
'Cause
I
I'm
have friends. It's just now like,
Oh, yeah, you built
it's
the
been
network.
so many years, so I know the dudes,
The ghosts,
that
you
dog,
know,
like
ghosts
that
out of
people will
Jersey.
never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know this dude. Like the main guy I get a lot of shoes from. Nobody will ever know who he is. Like,
And PJ right here is about to expose how much of a sneakerhead he is because I used to be on the same tip and I have a connect where I got 2 pairs of Yeezys easy. And this is before the price went up. So I just threw the money at it. And even before I got to wear the second colorway, the price jumped up so high, I ended up just selling them. But at the end of the day, there's guys out there that they have real connects to the shoes. And that's really off the strength and love. And these guys are not even trying to be famous at all, but you have to really be a sneakerhead and dig deep into the online forums and websites. But right here, you're about to see how deep PJ Tucker is into the whole sneaker culture. And this is straight out of love. Because other players, they just really just call up one person, a Nike rep, or someone that they know is close to it, or boyfriend or girlfriend of a rep, and they try to get the shoes. And the only reason they want to get the shoes is because they see that it's real popular and the attention that it gets.
just is a normal, the regularest guy you ever seen in your life.
I had one of those. He wore 16. I forgot where he lived at. He's in Texas now. He lives in Dallas. I think his name's Terrence. It's my man. And we were the same shoe size. And he was always finding Oregon colorways.
Right.
Like for Oregon
Yeah,
University,
yeah.
he's always finding them in 16s.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw a gem out there. If you guys want to meet any of these sneaker connects, just go to any sneaker convention in the local city that you're in. They have them. It's on the online forums. They have them every once in a while. There's a few Instagram accounts, but when you go to those meetings, look at the tables and you'll see certain people with a lot of heat. Those tend to be the guys to get the connection from. It's not really a Nike rep or just you figure a player would have an inside connection. It's not really those guys. There's guys literally getting the shoes straight out the factory. That's how deep their connects go.
Just look out for him. He's like, they'll throw me a couple of dollars. I can get 2 pair. Like I got the 9 all black Nubucks, the Oregon ones.
Right.
But like it was a football player's shoes. So he beat him up a little bit, but I got some of them. And so I understand what you're saying. Like you just build the network.
Bro, it's like over time of being like early on, being on Nike Talk, on like the blogs and
Nike
stuff,
Talk.
like
Damn, dude said Nike talk. Wow, I haven't heard that shit in years. That's crazy. An NBA player with all those Nike reps, Adidas reps, all those connections, he's still on the forums. Someone like that who's connected, he's on the forums. That's straight out of love.
Really, like, these dudes like my lifelong friends. Like, I've known these dudes like a long time. Like, it ain't even like dead ass. So even early on, before like this boom of like everybody wanting sneakers and all that.
And that boom comes from Instagram. Instagram changed the sneaker game a lot. A lot of people, they just seen what kind of likes and shares that other people got, and they really like the shoes because of that. But Instagram, or just social media in general, they changed the whole sneaker game for sure. A lot of people who are not really into the shoes, they're in the game now. And it's sort of mainstream. It's a lot more mainstream than what it used to be. What is PJ Tucker? I believe he's 38. Yeah, so earlier on in his younger years, sneaker collecting was not a mainstream thing. That definitely was a niche in itself.
These dudes like right now, he could shut the internet down. Like literally shut it down. Like kill me. Like I have nothing on him like at all.
Wow.
He has 300 or 400 followers. Like nobody knows him. I'm telling you, bro. It's the wildest thing ever. Deadass. And he like, it's cool that like he don't want no like, he ain't like that. He just loves sneakers and he's my age and he's been doing it forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he got insides on a bunch of wild ways of getting shoes. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is part of the culture. Like it's the real culture.
That's what's up.
And when he says part of the real culture, he means the online culture of sneaker collecting. Before it became a little bit more mainstream, people used to actually look for their size for months before even finding it. Now, if someone decides to be a sneakerhead today, they could pretty much collect any shoe they want in their size right away.
Where you want to take it next for yourself? Do you want to do your own brand? Have you ever thought about making your own shoe? Like, is there something where when you're done, you like forget coaching? I want to go to Nike and be a creative director. I want to start PJ's Kicks. Like, you can do basically anything because you have the wave.
Yes.
So what's something that you really think about? And when it comes down to it, do you ever get tired of feeling like they done piggybacked you?
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a dead end in sneakers, and low key you're keeping it alive.
Yes.
And when Nike comes and gets you, it's not because they
Kanye
want to. They're saved.
Kanye brought Jordans back.
For sure.
Yeah.
For real. He kept them, like, nobody's talking about that. But what you've done for basketball, they changed the NBA rule.
For you.
Like, you can only wear 51% white, 51% black.
I used to hate.
And then now you can go
now
crazy.
You can just go crazy. And that, like, that alone, man, that feat was crazy because that killed me for years.
You're right,
dog.
right.
I used to be so
it cut out
sick
60,
up there.
70%. So,
for sure. So, I don't know. Like, I'm really, bro, and I say this and it may sound a little crazy, but I don't know. Like, whatever opportunity comes and I think that it's the next step or the next move, but I don't, like, chase any, like, there's no, like, collaboration or, like, something I'm chasing. It's just, like, that makes sense. I'll do that. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And I like it like that, to be organic and to be like somebody that want to do something with me and they come and we have a organic relationship. We like, yo, let's do something together. Like, that makes sense. Like, cool. But like, I don't have like a next step because I don't want my own brand necessarily. I will never have my own shoe because I literally was just talking to him about it. I am not wearing the same shoes 2 days in a row. Like, I feel bad for dudes with signature shoes. Like, you gotta wear that shoe? Like, man, it's my shoe, but maybe I don't want to wear these today. Like, I don't. But you gotta wear your shoe.
If there's a
And what makes PJ an anomaly is that in this day and age, most people are just followers. Literally, in social media, you follow someone, the styles, the trends, everyone's pretty much a copycat. It's rare to see someone have their own style. With PJ, it's not just about the sneakers. It's about the way he wears his clothes. You could tell he has his own style, and it's influenced from his experiences. So he's pretty much one of one, which is really rare because nowadays, from like even the females, a lot of ladies are wearing the same Kylie Jenner makeup look, that little duck face Instagram look. Like, everyone has sort of the same look. It's some strange shit going on. It's some get out shit going on out here, but I mean, it's not just the ladies, even the guys. Like, all the rappers have the same look. Just the choker chain. It's just the everyone has the same haircut, the same style, the same look, the same tattoos. The shit is weird. It's a weird era that we're in right now, but I believe that's why PJ stands out so much, because they know that his style, his look, his feel, everything is organic. It's organically him. He's not giving you a copycat version of something that was already pre-made. And that's a rarity now in the age of social media and just everyone following each other and everyone looking at the same timeline, the same algorithm.
There's monetary value
Of
behind
course,
Business,
but I
not a
don't.
business,
See,
man,
for
a
me, I don't
business.
care. Like I don't. The money, bro. We're good.
I got
Like
you.
we make a lot of money,
No,
but we're
respect,
good. Like
respect. Yeah.
it's a lot of money, but I don't want to wear. Like my shoes matter that much to me. Like
And money does not buy style. Most importantly, money does not buy style. You see a lot of people wearing designer name brand shirts. Some of them are ugly as shit. Money does not buy style. Some of the best designer clothes are the ones with no name brands on them. Low key.
Thought about making your own shoe? Like,
Man.
is there something where when you're done, you like forget coaching? I want to go to Nike and be a
yeah,
creative director. I want to start PJ's kicks. Like, you can do basically anything because you
Right.
have the wave.
Yes.
So, what's something that you really think about? And when it comes down to it, do you ever get tired of feeling like they done piggybacked you?
right.
You know what I mean? There's a dead end in sneakers, and low key, you're keeping it alive.
Yes.
And when Nike comes and gets you, it's not because they
'Cause Kanye-
want to. They're saved.
Kanye brought Jordans back.
For sure.
Yeah.
For real, he kept them like
Yeah.
nobody's talking about that. But
Yeah.
what you've done for basketball, they changed the NBA rule.
For you.
Like
Man,
you can only
that's a-
wear 51% white, 51%
Man,
black,
I used to hate.
and then now
man.
you can go
Now you can
crazy.
just go crazy,
Yeah.
and that alone, man. That feat was crazy because that killed me for years.
You're right,
dog.
right,
I
right.
used to be so
It cut out
sick up
60,
there.
70%. So
Dog,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
So, I don't know. Like I'm really, bro, and I say this and it may sound a little crazy, but I don't know. Like whatever opportunity comes, and I think that it's the next step and the next move, but I don't like chase any like. There's no like collaboration or like something I'm chasing. It's just like that makes sense. I'll do that. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And I like it like that, to be organic and to be like somebody that want to do something with me, and they come and we have a organic relationship. We like, yo, let's do something together. Like that.
And then you both also bring something to the table to that collaboration. A lot of these guys are just bringing their name and their brand. That's about it. They're not bringing no ideas, no influences, nothing.
It's like cool, but like I don't have like a next step in because I don't want my own brand necessarily. I will never have my own shoe because I could never. I literally was just talking to him about it. I am not wearing the same shoes 2 days ago. Like I feel bad for dudes with signature shoes. Like you gotta wear that shoe. Like, man, it's my shoe, but maybe I don't want to wear these today. Like I don't. But you gotta wear your shoe.
If there's monetary value
Of
behind
course,
it.
Business,
but I
not a
don't.
business,
See,
man,
for
a
me, I don't
business.
care. Like I don't. The money, bro. We're good.
I got
Like
you.
we make a
Yeah.
lot of money,
No,
but
respect,
we're good. Like
respect. Yeah.
it's a lot of money, but I don't want to wear. Like my shoes matter that much to me. Like the shoes on my feet, like what I'm wearing, it matters that much to me. Like I care about what I'm wearing in this game, even if I'm shooting one time.
So this is my last question. This is my last question. How much does comfort come into the decision making of what shoes you wear on the court?
Oh, that's a good one, and that is like being 18 years, 38 years old now. It matters now. Now.
Yeah, that's a great question I've always had for PJ, watching him playing some Air Jordan 3s and just some old school, just Jordans overall, Jordan 1s. I know those are not comfortable at all. No offense to Jordan Brand, but some of their shoes are just not basketball shoes. They're nice to wear to like the club or the lounge, but they are not good shoes to play basketball in. Those things are stiff as fuck.
Like I wear my P's a lot more now
Okay,
for sure.
okay,
Like
okay,
I don't go
okay.
as crazy as I used to. Like before, when you young, dog, like I could switch out 6 times in one game, no insoles. Like I was like grimy with it. Like
Damn, no insoles? Playing an NBA game in some Jordan 3s sound crazy. I'm surprised some of the cracks on the outer soles or the shoes just overall just don't start cracking, especially with those bubbles, man. I don't know. It's not ironic that Zion Williams busted out one of his shoes, but I'm not sure if that was a Jordan brand shoe, but it wouldn't shock me. But Jordan 4s, 3s, 5s, man, and some of the vintage ones PJ was rocking, I don't know. I'm surprised those even lasted 1 quarter.
didn't matter. Now I'm putting them insoles in.
You start
If
feeling
they not,
a
yeah,
coin come
nah,
on
we
you.
not
Like,
doing that.
That's why I
Yeah.
was saying, man, I worked out. I told this trainer, like, yo, I'm on vacation and I didn't bring any shoes, but I got these 3s and I'm knowing my feet
Oh shit, there go them 3s again.
hurt. So I'm just trying to get a quick light workout in. I just want to see the ball go on the court, get some shots. And I had never worked out with this trainer. This man tried to show me his entire repertoire.
In Basel.
Not doing that, bro.
I'm dribbling up and down the court, defensive slides, and in the middle of working, I'm like, bro, what? Like, I got a pride to me, and then like this is nothing, bro. My feet are on fire right now. I just told you this.
Hell yeah, man. Them Jordan 3s, even the 4s, those are uncomfortable to play basketball in.
I would never play in a pair of 3s, and every time I saw you playing in 3s, I'm like, no, you said the other kid was batshit crazy. I'm like, this man batshit crazy.
And I thought the same thing. I'm like, damn, PJ playing hell of a defense on KD with them 3s on. That is nuts. Anybody wearing them Jordan 3s and 4s, it's painful, man. It is painful, especially the 4s, man. That leather is thin as fuck.
I actually like 3s, though. I actually like 3s.
Bro, they had my feet toe.
Because they wide. I like 3s.
My joints was just like, well, I'm like a 16 and a half
Yeah.
on the court. So if I'm wearing a 16,
God
I can
damn.
practice in them and I can move around, but it's got to be like it's got to be a newer model performance
For
style.
sure. No, I
But,
get that. I get
bro,
that.
my feet were on fire. Oh, and it's funny because you can wear a pair of shoes in that real time, like 2009, 2010, and it's like the most comfortable shoe I ever wore. But then I got like old shoes I'll put back on and go back outside and hoop, and I'm like, man, these ain't comfortable
Right.
because I'm just keeping up with the new technology. Like I'm like, dang, this is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But it's great to hear from the shoe god, and I should say the fit god himself, PJ Tucker. In a world of just everyone being kind of copycat and everyone stuck on these algorithms where sometimes it kind of dumbs down everyone's ideas of just their individuality, it's great to see someone shine out like PJ, and he's definitely killing it with the drip. And your personal drip should always be off of your own personal tastes and your influences throughout your own life, as that cannot be put in an algorithm and it could never be some copy and paste shit. But you guys definitely check out the description below, hit up the mailbag, leave me your questions, your statements, and I'll definitely feature as a segment on the show. And until next time, you fellas stay safe. Peace.